观众朋友好，欢迎收看自由亚洲电台的视频访谈节目。今天来到我们演播室的是准备参加今天下午在美国国会举行的有关中国言论自由刑事和郭飞雄案的特别听证会，几位作证的证人应邀来到我们这里。以下呢将逐一向各位介绍。现在呢，先请美国民间机构对华援助协会，也就是这次特别听证会的参与筹备者，对华援助协会的主席傅希秋牧师。您好，欢迎您。
好，谢谢。
能不能请您先介绍一下这次特别听证会的背景？
好，这次这个是一个非常特别的，也可以说是一个紧急的听证会。那么这个听证会呢，主要的背景是建立在郭飞雄先生在8月8号被这个中共政权非法绑架，乃至于非法拘捕这个在律师和家属都没有任何信息的情况下，那么当然国际社会都非常的揪心对郭飞雄先生到底这80多天发生了什么事情是否经历了酷刑等等都非常的关注另外一个呢，就是在过去几个月，中国的言论自由的形势急剧的恶化。那么在这样一个情形下呢，就是美国国会决定举行这次特别的听证会。今天也专门从德克萨斯州专程赶到美国首都华盛顿，来特别支持郭飞雄先生自由的这个，并且出席听证会的有几位人特别是美国的人士。那么这第一位呢是Chad Bullard 牧师，那么他是德州美德兰市这个石门教会的这个牧师，那么他曾经在美国国土安全部工作，那么现在呢在这个美国德克萨斯州美德兰市Stone Gate Fellowship 这个教会，那么张青女士呢和这个她带领的2个孩子也都在这个布勒的牧师这个教会。
Good morning. Thank you for coming.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
It's a church that has been hosting and taking care of the Guo family. What's your message to the American people and the elected representatives?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me here. We really appreciate you guys taking the time to have us here. We have gotten to know the family of Mr. Guo and his wife, his daughter, and his son, who's back in Midland, Texas right now. So it's been an honor and a privilege to host them and to be a part of their family. I know that they've really brought to light, some of the things that are going on in China. And as Mr. Guo is basically fighting for human rights over there, he's a true hero, a true hero. And I think what we want them to know is some of the things that are going on in China. For example, forced abortion. Forced abortion over here, as a law enforcement officer of 15 years, if someone went into a home and actually kidnapped or took somebody hostage, if you will, and took them to another location to force abortion, that would be possibly a death penalty sentence or at minimum life in prison here in the United States. And in China, that's just part of their everyday action. So we want people to know some of the things that are going on, and that we support Guo 100% and his family, because he's a true hero. He's standing up for what he believes is right. And if that was to happen in the United States, people would be going to prison, if not sentenced to death.
And what do you want to see happen out this trip?
I think we want people to be aware. We want people to be aware of what's going on in China, and that we here in Texas, in Midland, Texas, and Bob Fu's China Aid, we support human rights. We want to see human rights effective in these other countries. China is a large, large country, 1.3 billion people, and we want to see that take place.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
这位是来自德克萨斯州双城社区教会的主任牧师丹伊里斯蒂文斯牧师。那么他也是我所在的服侍的这个教会的牧师当然也是我的牧师。那么这个教会呢，也是特别关注中国的人权和自由。
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Rfa.
Thank you.
The first question is a team leader with Pastor Bob Fu. Why do you come to DC for this occasion?
Well, I've come with Bob to meet with congressional leaders from Texas, the state of Texas, and throughout America, to highlight what is going on in China, and specifically with Mr. Gao's situation and his family being, since 2009, being with us and in Midland, Texas, and highlighting the realities of the difficulties he faces as he advocates for human rights and freedom throughout China. And so we come to support him and give voice to those that don't have a voice here in the world and need so globally. So we're glad to do that with Bob.
Yeah. As a church and a community leader, what's your message to the American people?
My message to the American people would be, I think that I would also share with the Chinese people, would be that persecution has bloodied the history of the Christianity for centuries, but it's not unique only to Christianity. It's persecution comes in all different stripes, and it comes to all different faiths, and even those without faith. And so Bob and China Aid believe, and as do I, that not just those Christians that are persecuted have value, but all who are persecuted have value. And we believe that because we believe we are created with intrinsic value by God. And so that's why we believe what Mr. Gao is doing is so brave in China, and other legal advocates and those that are advocating for the rule of law in China. And so my message to the Chinese people and the American people is that persecution of any stripe is a violation of God's intent. And when we can highlight it and bring justice, we should. And so that's what we're happy to do.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
这位是周 Torres 先生，他是来自德克萨斯州的商界的领袖，那么是一位会计师也是这个周 Torres 会计事务所的首席执行官。那么他同时呢也担任着我们对华援助协会这个董事会的董事长。
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
I have some questions. The first one is, what do you want to accomplish out for this trip?
Definitely to get the message about what's going on back in China with respect to the Go family. We obviously don't enjoy the persecution that goes on, but we understand how it happens, and we just want to be able to be in a position where we can at one point be able to reunite this family, you know, that Go be given that chance in terms of being able to voice his opinions with respect to the rights that people have back in China and not be under some kind of oppression with respect to how he's being treated. So,
What are going to tell the U.S. Congress and the U.S. administration about Go's case?
with respect to the administration and Congress, we want them to continue to adhere to the policies with respect to the Commission as far as the goals they have in mind, which is to respect that rule of law in terms of international issues. You know, wherever there's human rights issues that need to be addressed, to make sure that they not only listen to the voices of the people, but to step forward and do something about it so that everyone is, you know, respected.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.